going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris, aka the Water King, coming at you for our native theme deck battles. And today we got Skinwalker versus the Corn Mother, Iatiku, right? So, if you have seen this series before, whether it be with Seance, Wilderness, or Nightfall, then you already know how it goes. Your boy Chris is a deck builder. Might I say, I like to call myself a master deck builder. And I like to see what Metazoo does with their theme decks. Okay, they typically have an overpowered card, and then they have like a deck that kind of what's the word I'm looking for, synergizes with that card very well. So Anish and I, we just kind of picked two random ones. I kind of like Dark Spirit, so I got Dark Spirit, and then Anish said, I think I'll take a look at this Earth and Forest Corn Mother deck. So very, very fun. I like doing the theme deck battles. It really helps me see what Metazoo I think is trying to do. They typically have a formula of like 12 aura, max of like one spell, like a reprinted beastie or spell, and then they have like two smaller beasties that they max out and put in the decks. So it's a pretty basic formula for a deck, but sometimes it works out very well. There's typically one theme deck that's always vastly more powerful than the other ones, and so I can't wait to see in native which one that's going to be. The dual aura theme decks definitely will cause issues with some continuity in the hands that you get. As you see, I'm already having to mulligan. Anush took the time to sleeve his up. I did not. Uh, it's just a theme deck. It'll be okay. I know some people, they don't like it when we play without sleeves, but it's all good. And then I don't know if you guys caught that. I know some people get super duper irritated by me literally not caring at all whether my cards are upside down or not. I mean, I know what they do, so it doesn't bother me. But shout out to Steven. He's probably the one who hates it the most. So we're getting into this. I've mulliganed it down to six. I'm gonna keep. I won the die roll, so I'm gonna go first, and then I actually have the cards here because I don't know all of the names the best off the top of my head. So I played a Tupilock, right? And so Tupilock, I get to secretly write down the name of a beastie. I did not do it just because I don't know the name of the beasties that are in that deck, so I just figured it would be a bit of a waste of time. We're playing kind of fast because they're theme decks. I passed, uh, and then he played an aura. He passed again. I played another aura, and then he played an aura, cement worm, and he burrowed. Right, so I played my two spirit and my dark. I kept a hand that had a good amount of aura because that's the main thing that seems to be with the theme decks is do you get the aura and then will you continue drawing the aura or will you draw beasties? So he's got two cement ones out. I am definitely looking forward to not attacking or not contracting anything that I don't absolutely have to because then my aura is going to be starting to get locked up and that could be scary times for me. So I do next chapter because I am obviously in a pickle. I think I'm holding two of the Charnel House visits, which is, you get a Darker Spirit Beastie from the Limbo or a Cemetery and put it into your chapter. And if there's a real preserved body, you bookmark two. But as Metazoo just updated their fourth wall sheet, no real items are to be used anymore, so no more preserved bodies. So I think I did three. I think Anish did two or three as well. As you can see, I have Crow Mother. Tubular has Awaken. Thank you, Anish, for waking that up. So, right off the bat, like I just spoke about, I got the Crow Mother. The Crow Mother, essentially, I think is about to just take this Corn Mother deck all the way out because it's invisible. As far as I know, there's nothing in the Corn Mother deck or on any theme deck really that is going to get rid of invisible, except for maybe if one of the theme decks has the native card Sudden Rainfall. Right, that is a really good card. Uh, but as we can see, I'm gonna do three, and I'm gonna play that Crow Mother right away because she means business. Okay, because she can attack spirit. She can attack, or spirit beasts you control can target beasts with invisible spirit or that or burrowed. Okay, so that is super duper strong, especially in a theme deck. I almost kind of feel that it might be a little unfair because of that, but it is what it is. So then I play a trap under Tupelic because that trap is Apaluvic, and you may flip this page face up at any time an opposing caster declares an attack with a beastie with an aura cost of 2 or less. And when you flip it, you destroy that beastie and the attacking beastie. So when he attacks with that stiff-legged bear, or the cement worm, either one, I just flip it over, and then bam, I'll pay the 2 dark aura, and that beastie will be destroyed. So I think what I'm thinking is I'm going to take out both of those cement worms before he attacks, or when he attacks him, before my next turn. That way I can start freely using that aura again. And he plays another stiff-legged bear, so that bear has tribal boost, and it's a very good card I think for a theme deck. Say if he started out with 3 of them, and he's got 2 out already, so it's a pretty big beastie. It has 60 LP, the tribal boost, 30 damage, and it gets forest and daytime bonus, and it also has convert. That convert going to be really, really helpful in getting other stuff out. Now, I drew my second Crow Mother, and I played her, okay? There's no reason not to. So, I attacked with the Crow Mother, and I did a Hummingbird token, right? And I am leaving Tupelic Awakened, just because use him as a defender. And if I need to, I probably should have attacked, to be honest. But it's not that big a deal in these theme deck battles. He played the Sinkhole Sam Tapestry to give something Burrow and Stone Skin. And then he has, that second stiff-legged bear out there is all, he has a pretty good board presence. But he can't really do anything to me, right? Because I have the Crow Mothers, and then my Who tokens are flying. So I said Hummingbird token. What silly goose head am I? The Who token is flying. So he decides to convert, and he plays another stiff-legged bear. Why he didn't use both Forest Aura, I don't know, but it's fine. And so I didn't take out the Cement Worms because he didn't really attack with the Cement Worms. And I'm telling him the contract or the trap effect of the Apaluvic, and so I got that stiff-legged bear. Once I saw that he played more stiff-legged bears, the priority kind of switched off from the cement worms to the stiff-legged bear, because as I spoke of earlier, the tribal boost is very, very effective. And then now we just found out why he didn't use that forest aura earlier for the third stiff-legged bear, and that was for the cornfield token artifact, right? The green corn ceremony basket, if you will. I apologize. And that artifact is pretty nice, actually. Remove a corn counter. It gets 2 corn counters on it, and you remove a corn counter, and target BC gain plus 10 LP and plus 10 attack damage. And if that beastie was not a forest or a neutral beastie, that beastie also gains another plus 20 LP and plus 20 attack damage. So very, very strong. So I played Azaban. Azaban is a great card. It has Spirit, Fleet, and if it attacks a artifact with 1 or less cost, that artifact goes under that beastie. And then I also, as you saw, took out both Cement Worms with the Crow Mother. We are playing very fast, so I'm trying to keep up with all of these actions, right? I attacked, and then I had 2 more Hoot tokens, so now I got 3. Why I didn't attack originally his life points with them, I can't say. I think we were just playing fast, and I think I just knew that I had the advantage in the moment. So, Anisha's out of cards in his hand. He plays an Aura, and he passed. So I am at 855 LP, and he is at 890 LP. If you cannot read that up at the top of the screen. I believe for the next two videos we do turn the phone brightness down just a little bit so you can see it. We did go ahead and knock out all three of these. This is just a best of one. So I believe I have Skinwalker in my hand, and I'm debating on what I want to do. And in fact, I just asked him how many cards he had in his hand, and he had 0. So here we go. I'm gonna play the Skinwalker. Onto the fleet, the extra damage. And then one thing that Uppbeat does do, if Uppbeat does attack, all active terrors become nighttime and lose all other effects until the end of your next turn. So Uppbeat is pretty good at if he had played a Terra, I could have stopped. So I swung all 3 Who tokens into that bear. And I'm trying to calculate the tribal damage, right? So I swing in, that stiff-legged bear has 10 LP. And then I create another Who token, right? And then he did 50 damage to Crow Mother. Boom, done. And Crow Mother's invisible. As far as I can tell, nothing in his deck has shown me that it could take care of invisible, so I feel that's a pretty safe move. Now, it is an Earth deck, could have Boulder Bash, I don't know. Well, I didn't know at the time. I do know now that it doesn't. So, what I'm doing now is I'm choosing to attack. I'm deciding on what I want to do. We turned the light on because it was kind of getting dark and we were using a lot of natural light up until that point. Let's see. Yeah, so I do swing into the stiff-legged bear. And then I swing with both of those to destroy, and both of my beasts have 40 damage on them. Again, he has no cards in his hand, and then Crow Mother's invisible, so I felt like that was just a pretty safe play. Now all he has left is the one stiff-legged bear. And so now I attack him for 30. Okay, so one stiff-legged bear by itself isn't that scary. And then, as you were saying, that does happen with these theme deck battles is Anish is drawing aura after aura after aura. They do put a lot of aura in here, so it can be helpful, and then sometimes it can screw you over. And then he gives him Burrow and Stone Skin. Doesn't really matter because of my Crow Mother. And what I'm gonna do. Oh, I forgot to awaken Skinwalker like a silly goose head. He was telling me he burrowed him because of the tapestry, and then I reminded him what Crow Mother does. So one Who token gets destroyed, and then Panty finishes off the stiff-legged bear. Now, Panty is really good at his fleet. It doesn't have Spirit though, but it does 50 damage. So something that Spirit was needing was a 50 damage BC to destroy like lizard people and stuff like that, or even artifacts. And you get to bookmark one if you destroy an artifact with Perfect Bite, Panty's attack. Now, the other part of Panty is he creates a beautiful Tooth token that is a very good combo effect with Ravenmonger getting beasts into the afterlife and doing damage to your opponent. So very good card. And then I just kind of swing all in to face. And I think that's pretty much how the rest of this game is going to go. I think he just draws Aura. And that's going to be it. But, as you can see, the Crow Mothers really come in handy. Like, I've already got, 5 Who tokens again. And now I'm just like really taking over the board, just trying to finish this as fast as possible. Create 2 more Who tokens. I got 7, bam, that's 70. And then plus 30 with the 2 Peleg, and then Azaban. It all adds up really fast. He drew another tapestry. Just very unfortunate. He's just kind of playing around now. He gives my Crow Mother Burrow. These are just fun battles. No, nobody takes these too seriously. We're all just having fun. And then I finally put the beautiful tooth token out. I was supposed to have done that on contract, and then I win with that last turn, right? So this was a very fun matchup. The Dark Spirit that kind of took over because I got those two Crow Mothers out. Probably the best cards in the deck. Panty's pretty good, but the invisibility of Crow Mother, being able to attack Spirit, Invisible, and Burrowed Beasties, and then also creating a token on their attack it was just too strong. And then probably the thing that put it over the edge was the Azaban. Had he been able to get those corn tokens off, maybe on like a cement worm or something, giving that cement worm an extra 30 LP and 30 damage would have been huge. But that's just not how it played out today. Fate was in my hand. He drew a lot of aura, then he drew artifacts after the aura. Not really anything you can do, especially when his deck was his artifacts were based on to power up his other beasties that he had. But it was a great match, and let's get on to the other two. Peace.